Dominique.
You're watching The Luna Show, and right now you're about to meet the talented Dominique Reighard. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I love your hair.
Thank you. I hope it's not too much. We got it all in the shot.
It's nice and puffy. Yeah, actually, some of it is out of the camera.
Right.
There we go.
There you go.
So, I mean, this is beautiful. Like, do you do your own makeup and your hair, or?
Today I had an amazing makeup artist do my hair. I finished a photo shoot with the amazing Manny Roman and Heath Chanel. He did my makeup, and we had an amazing shoot today. And I was glad to hear that I had this interview with you, which is exciting. I was very excited about meeting you. So yes, thanks to Heath and Manny Roman, I look fabulous. But no, I'm excited to be here.
Was the shoot for something that we're gonna see soon?
Yes, and can't disclose just yet.
Right.
But it's good stuff.
So you are best known for your participation in America's Next Top Model, Cycle 10.
Yes.
What was that experience like for you?
It was an amazing experience. Cycle 10 was all about seeing yourself, being aware of yourself, learning and growing. When the cycle was over and I watched myself on national television make all the mistakes, the tears, the pain, the good, all the highs and the lows, it was good for me because that gave me a chance to grow, to become the woman that I am now. If it wasn't for Cycle 10, you know, who knows if I'd be sitting here with you having this interview. So Cycle 10 was all about learning and growing, and it's funny, going into Cycle 10, I thought I knew what it took to be a model. I was like, oh, I got this in the bag. And I was like, oh, hold up. Tyra pulled a fast one, like, oh no, honey, you're going to have to do a little bit more than that. So it really showed me how to step outside the box, learn, grow, and get better. And one thing I can say that's been consistent from Cycle 10 to where I'm at right now is that, you know, I'm a forever growing and changing woman, and I embrace all the good and the bad, all the feedback. It's a good thing. I have this very optimistic attitude towards life, and that's what got me to being the top 4 on Cycle 10. And I'm very proud of Cycle 10.
Yeah, because you were Cycle 10. You were like the 4th one.
I was a 4th girl, and I was actually the girl that everybody called a tranny, and they said, you know, you have man-like features, and I was like, trannies are some of the most fiercest women out there. They show us women how to do. They sometimes do it better than we do. Let's get it right, correct, okay? So I took it as a compliment. I just made everything work for me and not against me, and you know, I was very optimistic about that whole cycle, and just embraced everything, drag and all.
Now, Nigel Barker said something like about that your face couldn't take makeup or something. What was that?
He said I had really strong bone structure and, you know, high cheekbones, lips,
but isn't
the
that
eyes,
what you're
the eyebrows.
To have?
It was just too much. And to me, you know, you can never be too much. Just the way God made me. You either take it or leave it.
Yeah. A lot of famous people are too much.
Right. And, you know, I was okay with it. You know, at the end of the day, I know who I am, and one thing I can say now, I'm really comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and watching Cycle 10 helped me become comfortable with who I am as a woman, as a human being, flaws and all. So, you know, the feedback, it was true. I do have a strong bone structure. If you want to call me a tranny, I'll go with that. I have no problem. I felt like they were telling me I was fierce. Like, ooh, that girl's hot.
Well, they say the same thing about Tyra as well.
There you go.
So what's one memorable experience while you were doing this show?
Cycle 10?
Yeah.
Meeting Elle McPherson was an amazing experience because she is an amazing, beautiful person. Like, she's so genuine and warm and inviting, and she just, you know, she gave all of us girls a lot of inspiration. We had a chance to model her lingerie line, and that was an amazing experience. It's something I will always remember. She's one of those people, and she has this face and this warm spirit that you can never forget. That I will always take with me. So, hey, Elle!
So when you're doing a show, a reality show like this one, and with America's Next Top Model, when the season is over and you go back home and do your thing, is it like a stigma attached to doing modeling? Like, do people look at you and say, oh, that's that girl from America's Next Top Model? Or
people, what I get a lot of times, say, Dominique, girl, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey! Or it's like, I have seen you somewhere, I'm not sure where, you're famous. I know you are. I know you are. So I always get something, and that's okay. I mean, my whole thing is, if when you try out to be on America's Next Top Model, there's something that comes with that, and that's being on national television in front of millions of people.
That's
it gives you
crazy,
an automatic
having all those people
platform.
look at you.
Right, all across. This is international. This is not just national. So
Right.
to me, I knew what I was getting myself into. I've always wanted to model, as well as I've always wanted to act. I love people. I love being in front of the camera. I love entertaining. It's just who I am. I exude energy, and
You
just
do have a lot
I'm
of
always
energy.
like bouncing off the wall. I can't control myself. So this was like right up my alley. I mean, growing up, I used to watch television, and you see all those old fashioned. It was more like the Fashion Network back in the day. They would have behind the
happened to the
scenes.
Fashion
What
Network?
happened to it? Right? I mean,
You
behind
just
the
reminded
scenes
me.
of all these great fashion shows. And I remember watching Tyra, and I was like, man, I can do that. I could do that. Hold on. I used to have my brothers record me with a camcorder, right? And they
cute.
would record me doing my model walk. It's like, at one moment I thought I was Tyra Banks, and the next moment I thought I was Mariah Carey. I couldn't make up my mind. I thought I was like, good combination of both. So
I can see the Mariah
I was
Carey.
doing both.
A young Mariah.
A young Mariah / Tyra. You want to see what that looks like? It's right here.
Right? That's cute. So what's one advice that Tyra Banks may have maybe said in the show or off camera that you still use today, if any at all?
She's given me so much advice. I mean, that it's really just hard to put your finger on just one thing. I think learning by example is the biggest thing. She's a mogul. I mean, she's done everything from modeling. She's transitioned from modeling to acting. She's done singing. She's had her own talk show. She has now her own production company. She has her book. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So she's something, when I look at her, I say, wow, all those dreams I had when I was 8, 9 years old, they're possible, plus more. So for me to see her, a young black woman, doing all these different things and setting the standard in the bar up high like this, it gives me nothing but motivation and inspiration to challenge myself to do more, to be more, and to reach for the stars. There ain't nobody holding me back but me. So, for me, it was amazing working with her, seeing her when I was a little girl and looking up to her, and then being around her and having that chance to work with her and learn and grow, as well as saying, okay, you know what? I'm like a little sponge. I'm soaking all of this in. If she only knew what she was creating.
Is it really that hard to get into the fashion world if you wanted to be a model?
It's hard, but this industry is tough. And if you can't take it, I say don't do it. You got to have a tough skin. Nothing in life is going to be easy. There's going to be a struggle with everything you do in life. I don't care if you want to be a doctor. There's something that comes with that. Medical school, it's hard. It's not easy. You're MCATs, okay? It's not an easy thing. I have cousins that are in medical school and one that graduated. It's a very tough experience. Like anything you want to do with in life, you have to educate yourself, be willing to grow and learn more. Learning never stops, and just be open-minded and understand that there's always going to be some difficulties, and nothing in life is easy. Right. So I'm just glad that I'm doing what I love to do. I love to model. I love to sing. I love to act. I love talking to people. I love just being me. There's so much going on inside of me, and I just like the fact that I'm doing what I want to do at this point in time in my life.
I love that you express yourself a lot. Like you're really, your energy is wonderful. Like, do you use that energy also? Because I know you're getting into music now. Do you use that same energy? Do you write your music? Are you working on something for music?
Yes. So I am working on my album right now. I have my first single out. It's called "I'm on Top of the World," and that song. It's a fun dance song.
That was a fab video.
Thank you.
It was sexy too.
Thank you. And I wanted to really embrace where people know me from. They know me from America's Next Top Model. So, I took them through America's Next Top Model in my music video, and I just wanted to be fun, and more than anything, I wanted it to be encouraging. I want people who are watching this video and singing my song, I want them to be encouraged by everything that I'm saying. The way I live my life is on top of the world, because I live my life with purpose and passion and love, and my heart is always open no matter what my circumstances or no matter what I'm going through in life. I'm very passionate about everything I do, and I think living your life on top of the world is just doing what feels right, following your dreams, and it doesn't matter where you're at, you're right where you need to be, as long as you're doing the right things to get where you want to get in life. Nothing's going to be, easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Embrace all the struggle and the strife, and just, living your life on top of the road, just being happy and embracing all of the elements that it takes to be successful and the things that come with that. So it's a very encouraging, inspiring song. That song was not just
fun song too.
For everybody out there who's trying to follow their dreams, but it's also for those other America's Next Top Model girls. Some of them might be a little bitter. No, girl, live your life on top of the world. It's really just getting you to just channel that happy place within yourself. So when you listen to it, I want you to channel that happy place, driving to work like, I'm on top of the That's really where I want people to go with it. So it's a happy, fun, not real serious song, but it has also a great message, and I'm proud of my first single.
Cool. Are you working on an album?
Yes, I am, and I have another single that's going to be out next month. It's called, well, not next month, actually this month. What am I talking about? It's called Main Chick, and I have a well-known rapper rapping in it. Her name is Diamond from Crime Mob. She's rapping on Main Chick, and she's in the music video, and it's going to be, I think I'm excited about this song because it's, one thing I can say, my fans can say about me that I've stayed true to is that shock factor. Every time you see me, you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that from Dominique. So, from Cycle 10 to Modelville, winning that, the Carol's Daughter, people didn't expect me to win that competition, nor did they expect me to come back and be like, wow, improved and just striving to do more and to do better. And then this All-Star Cycle, they didn't expect that. Nor did they expect that music video, Toot Your Booty, which is really, I named the song Stop and Stare, by the way. But that's okay. But Main Chick is a totally different, it's a little bit different genre of music. It's more kind of like pop. It can possibly cross over to R&B, and it has that rock feel to it. It's a really good song. I'm very excited about this music video, which is also shot by the amazing Derek Blanks. Which congrats to him for getting into music videos.
Are you the first video he shoots?
Yes, and he just actually shot SWV's music video. Was it
cool.
like last month, I think? Yeah. So he's doing his thing right now, and so we collaborate on this project with Diamond, and I'm very excited about this video, which will be out very, very soon. And I'm so excited about all my work and the evolution and all the growth that as soon as I get done with something, it's like, okay, I got to give it to my fans. I got to give it to. So I really want to encourage everybody to go to DominiqueReighard.com and follow me on Twitter, Dominique ANTM. That's where you can catch all the updates on what's going on. Music videos. You can download my music. All the good stuff is going to be there first. Trust and believe that. I won Modelville, and that was a Carol's Daughter contract, and that was an amazing experience. Working with Lisa Price was amazing. She's such a sweet, beautiful, down-to-earth woman, and her book just, oh gosh, it had me in tears. It was like the highs and lows of reading her book. Her book was incredible. Meeting her whole story was incredible, and it added to my life and who I am as a woman just by meeting her and learning about her struggles and her strife. And every time I have an opportunity to work with Tyra and do one of these shows, there's always an opportunity to watch yourself after it's done and say, I could work on this, or I could take this. It's an amazing and learning experience, and I'm that kind of girl. Every time I go into something, I'm always open to learning and becoming a better me at the end of the day.
No, well, that's a good message for young people. What's another message you would like to leave the young viewers that watch the show? What will you tell them?
I would say stay true to who you are. Those dreams when you had when you're like 8 and 9 years old or 7 years old, stay true to that. Don't forget about that. I can honestly say there was a point in time in my life where I almost forgot about my dreams and what I wanted to do with my life. And I remember just completely okay, this is not going to happen for me. I have a child. I'm a single mother. And there's all these different obstacles I had to go through. And I stayed true to my dreams. I stayed true to who I am. I never let any of that go, and I really want to encourage everybody to see that light at the end of the tunnel and just keep moving and working closer and closer and closer to it. And I think in life, as long as you stick to the plan, things will always pull through. It will, and you'll always be right where you need to be. I want to be right where God wants me to be at the end of the day. I'm this kind of woman where I'm very spiritual, and I go with where I'm at that moment, and I know wherever I'm at in life is right where I need to be. I'm also a hard worker, and I work very, very hard at everything I do. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, next year Who knows? I may be in a movie next year. I might have
Yeah.
a couple. I might have a platinum album. I mean, shoot, plaque on the wall. Like, who would have thought? You know, who knows? Or, you know, I could be teaching. Who knows? I don't know. All I know at the end of the day is that I'm doing the things that feel right. I'm staying true to my dreams, and who this woman at the end of the tunnel, I see her, and I'm working so hard every day to be that woman and to get better. And, you know, I'm not doing it just for myself. I have two beautiful little girls. I'm doing it for them. I know at the end of the day, if I want them to follow their dreams, I have to live by example, and I have to do it first. And this is for all the young people out there, you know? Do it. That's the first step. No excuses. Just do it.
I don't need to apologize for who I am.